Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Golden Sun Nuzlocke Class Changing Bonanza Challenge. And if you are... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to actually talk to him. Yeah, I'll talk to you in a sec. You're hearing sound effects, you're hearing my voice, you're hearing the game volume, then I did everything correctly this time. Yay! We are in Lunpa, which is home to one of my favorite dungeons in the franchise. It's relatively short, but I really love the concept of it. It's one of the only stealth sections in the entire series. The only other one, I was going to call it the only stealth section, but then I remembered Gondolin Cliffs in the second game, which is arguably a stealth section. I don't think there's one in Dark Dawn, but it's been a bit since I last played that game, so I'm not sure. But either way, definitely a fun one. We're going to resolve pretty much our last loose end before it's time to go to the final couple of dungeons and areas. And then, of course, Crossbone Isle, we have to finish that up. But that's right before we're at the final boss. We'll basically just leave and go back and do that. Anyways, let's get our Jinn assigned. So we have Ruffian, Illusionist, Elder. Let's set you up with some water. No, let's set you up with some water, Jinn, my friend. Yeah, I want to make you, I think it's Swordsman when you're water, or sorry, I should use Mercury and Venus. Ivan's already different, so that's neat. Cavalier. Now, what does that give you? Cutting Edge and Thorn, not bad. Oh, and Wish. Interesting. Oh, yeah, because you've got 4 Mercury, that makes sense. A Void, that'll be handy. What does that make you, Ivan? You're a Wanderer. Slash, Wind Slash, Plasma. Ooh, Wind Slash is fun. I might keep that. Which means we just need to swap you two out. So, let's double down on your Jupiter. Oh, but you're an Illusionist, and the other one would be a step up of that. Alright, then why don't you take her Venus? Makes you a Ruffian. And then... makes you a Scholar. To a Savant. So Savant has Prism and Plasma, which isn't exciting, but it's also got Wish. Oh, no change in synergy, so Scholar and Savant are the same thing. Then what if I go like this? Wander into Ascetic. Aesthetic? I think it's supposed to be Ascetic. I don't know. Let's find out. Either way, that also gives you Volcano and nothing else. Alright. Cutting the audio really quick so that you can actually hear it from my phone. But this is what it is. So, Ascetic, or here, let's just get the pronunciation.
Ascetic.
Ascetic. Okay, yep, ascetic. Characterized by or suggesting the practice of severe self-discipline and abstention from all forms of indulgence, typically for religious reasons. So basically you're a monk. An ascetic life of prayer, fasting, and manual labor. Yeah, so monks are ascetic. And not much else are... Ascetic. Okay. So that is for... Who gets that? Right, we swapped out... It's for Ivan, okay. So that would be mostly Mars with a touch of Jupiter. Interesting. Mars and Jupiter, with a little touch of Venus there, but it's not really contributing. I wonder how Mars and Jupiter as a monk. I mean, Jupiter definitely is your, your spiritual people, your psychics, your monks, mainly. And then I guess the Mars aspect is it... Because, you know, it mentioned manual labor, so, like, maybe being physically tough. Because, I mean, look at those stats. That's some pretty decent attack and defense, all things considered. Okay. I'm pretty alright with that, I think. Maybe we'll just... Does that do anything? Ruffian to a savage. Gives him... Oh, shoot. Oh, that's way better. Yeah, do that. That Mercury was kind of holding him back, in fact. No, that's fine. So we've got a Cavalier, a Savage, an Ascetic, and a Savant. Cool. You're not from Calais, are you? That last group said the same thing, but we didn't trust them either. Leave now if you don't want to get hurt. You're not here to save Hammet, are you? Oh, please. No one would come to Lunpa unless it was to save Hammet. You don't want to make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Cool, so the Incredible Hulk guards the gate. That's fun. We'll return Hammet to Calais very soon. Just wait a little longer. That's what Dodonpa told us to say. What's with you? You want to enter Lunpa? Came all this way for nothing. It doesn't make any sense. Lunpa's no place for people like you. Go back where you came from. Well, you can't. Go back to where you came from. Cool. Alright. So we actually can't get in through there, but thankfully there's this very convenient cave over here. Now, if I hit this switch, it goes down, and we can't unhit it, right? We have to basically leave and come back. But if instead I do the big smart, and I make an ice pillar here and force the thing open, I physically can't push the button, but we can pass through. Welcome to Lunpa. Have you been in Lunpa long? No, I literally just got here. Oh, so you're a new member of Dodonpa's gang. Your face doesn't ring a bell. I guess you don't really stand out. I doubt anyone could enter Lunpa now with all this tight security. Tight. Here's our sanctum. Now there is actually a somewhat challenging boss fight at the end of this, so might even have to use this at some point. I doubt it, though. I think that thief Dodonpa is a terrible man, but it's not fair to blame the Lunpans for it. They need our care, too. We can't leave Lunpa, not when Dodonpa's men are watching like that. Whole whole town is on lockdown. Dodonpa made a pretty penny for himself by capturing Hammet, but he doesn't care about what happened to us villagers at all. Dodonpa doesn't care about anyone but himself. That's why he does this. Do you want to sleep at my place? You must be kidding. Go rest in your own home. Of course not. If no travelers in town, no one wants to stay here. I just have to hang in there. I'm not closing my inn till the village is free. And yet you won't let me stay here? Pay money? Well, alright. Also, Rougher Stuff pointed out in the comments of the last video, these innkeepers, the sprites have black hair with no beard. But then they kind of look like me, actually, IRL. Which, so that's weird, but whatever. Do you want to hear about how I delivered meals to the fortress? I was blindfolded and guided along a cool path. I walked for a while. I heard my footsteps echoing, so it must have been an underground path. I was so relieved when I got back to the village. The guy I delivered food to, they called him Hammet. doesn't matter how much we clean or wait for customers. No one will come. At this rate, I'll be fired before I know it. Don't worry. I'ma lift the lockdown. Don't you worry about a thing. Donpa has no idea what Dodonpa is doing. The village would change if Donpa heard about Dodonpa's evil deeds. Dodonpa keeps Donpa hidden away in the fortress so that he won't find out about all the evil things Dodonpa has been up to. You're gonna get real tired of hearing me say Dodonpa and Donpa before I leave this place. As he peered into the well, you can hear the sound of frogs coming from inside. Oh, that's cool. We've had no freedom ever since the caravan came to the village. We can't leave the village and no one is allowed in. I hate it. It sure was strange of Hammet to come here just to get caught. I'll sell you as much armor as you like once the village is reopened. The village is sealed, so we can't buy or sell anything. Dodonpa doesn't care about my business. I'll have to close the shop soon if things don't change. I should have brought more stock while I had the chance. Bought, not brought. I should have brought more too. Ooh. Really? Okay, yeah, one thing in this little corner here. What is it? Ooh, a vial. Nothing in this big mass over here. Wow. Well, I guess I shouldn't be greedy. Oh, okay. Pay attention to that. Don't need a synergy stone right now, but I'll remember it's there. Is it true that Dodonpa kidnapped Hammet and extorted ransom for him? And I guess Dodonpa's men were telling the truth. I don't think so. Not even Dodonpa would do such a terrible thing. Once they get the ransom, they'll set the hostages free, no matter what. The merchant caravan hasn't left yet. What's going on? Lunpa is too old to lead, so his men do whatever Dodonpa says. Lunpa died when Donpa was still young, and made Donpa a lonely man. They say that's why he spoiled Dodonpa so much. But what a mistake that was. Lunpa was caught in the Great Flood while traveling with someone named Babi. Someone named Babi, like you've never heard of Tolby. What kind of name is Babi anyway? Amen, sister, preach it. Lunpa passed away long ago when the world was hit by a huge flood. Lunpa had gone south, and he was never seen again after the flood. Okay. Ooh, right. Looked into the oven. He's making Thieves cookies. They're in the shape of Dodonpa's face? What the heck is a Thieves cookies? If I'm being perfectly honest with you. Is that like a dish that I've just never heard of? Thieves cookies. Nope. There does not appear to be a pre-established dish called Thieves cookies. So I have no idea what those are, but whatever they are, they're in the shape of Dodonpa's face. The righteous thief Lunpa and his son Donpa. They were great men. Dodonpa can do his evil deeds, but how can he live like this? If he makes any money, he should pass it around to us poor villagers. Yeah, he's not a noble thief at all. He's just a greedy thief. Nut. Also, there's a lot of old people in this town. Have you noticed that? A larger portion than normal are elderly. The fortress was built during Donpa's rule. He built his fortress so well, not even an ant could sneak in. The fortress was built so its guards could see its every corner. Hello. Ooh, hello. The inn's chef is the only one in town who can enter the fortress. After the caravan of merchants was captured, that was when they ordered the chef inside the fortress. That's the same sprite as the innkeeper sprite, by the way. I don't think so. My late grandfather traveled the continent with Lunpa. It would be very sad to see the things Dodonpa is doing now. Lunpa used to be a good place, but not anymore. We may live in Lunpa, but we'll never work for Dodonpa. They keep pushing us to work for Dodonpa. I can't stand it. Thieves stew. There's a very distinct scent. Okay, so is this just like everything in this town is thieves? Thieves stew, thieves apples, thieves inn, thieves weapon shop. They bought a lot of stock, which is why they're holding out. But I still feel bad for them and all the lost business. I bought a lot of stock, but I'm already running out. Can I? Yeah, you can usually shop at the items person, if no one else. Have to have that lucky medal. I think we'll only get about another 1, maybe 2 more by the end of the game. Okay, yeah, no, everything else we keep. Actually, do you have any potions? Oh, that would be an artifact. No. Just rings we don't need. And items we don't use. Alright. You want to see Donpa? Donpa's in the fortress. You'll have to go there if you want to see him. But security at the fortress is very tight. I didn't think so. It's impossible to see Donpa now. The fortress is guarded all day long. No one outside the fortress can get in to see Donpa. So before we go deal with that... Oh, might be. Have to position your reveal very carefully, which I might not have done there, but... You don't want to exit the radius, or take too long to get back, or reveal will go away, and we need to get across that. Now, fun fact, I didn't mean to do that. Any pillar that is only there when you're in reveal, you cannot stay on it. The game will automatically jump you across to the next thing. It's fun to try. Because like, oh no, reveal ran out, and suddenly you're standing on nothing. Anyways, give me treasure, please. 44 coins. Another lucky medal, you'll have to see it. Yeah, mostly junk, but we'll sell it all later. I mean, I guess actually I'm going to be dropped off right in front of the shop, so I can sell it all immediately. Ooh. Good game. Might as well give this one to Isaac, since he'll be the one getting them anyways. Alright. Pay attention to shadows. Oh yeah, and I love how the symbol for cloak is like the silhouette of a man lying on the ground. I wonder why. Alright. I'm going to show you a few different lines of dialogue here. Don't come any closer to the fortress! How can Donpa be so devious? I can't believe he is the son of Donpa! Not even a mouse could enter this fortress while I'm on watch. It would have to be a shadow to sneak past me. Ho 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 ho. Donpa's a genius! Not releasing Hammet is so smart! It's a great way to use Hammet to keep extorting money from Calais. Cool. So that is some of the lines of dialogue. And then... same thing. Okay. But then, if I go invisible, swear I just heard someone. Hey, who are you? That's strange. I've been on watch this whole time, so how did you get here? Regardless, no one is allowed in. That's right, no one is allowed in. Off with you now, off I say. Alright, same lines, and then... Teehee. Alright. Enough fooling around, let's get in there. Alright, so... we have to stay in shadows, and cloak doesn't work if you're in light. So there's a lot of natural barriers here, like that guard there will see us as... Here, I'll do this. Who are you? How did you get in here? And don't come back! Yeah. Anyways. Keeping that in mind, we have certain places we can go at certain times. Where could your Lunpa be? He's not in his room, but he couldn't have left. Yeah, we'll just select. The Lunpa's wife was looking for him, but she can't find him anywhere. Lunpa is supposed to be old. I wonder what he's fighting with in the fortress. That's why he's been in poor form and spends his time resting. What are you going to do? Is there anyone in the fortress? What are you going to do? Is there anyone in the fortress who can face Lunpa in battle? No one is allowed into the cave to find out. Sad we never get a Lunpa fight. That'd be pretty cool. Whee! Thanks to Hammet, we can enjoy food and drink all day long. We can eat all we like. It was all bought with the money from Calais. I love gorging myself for free. I mean, technically you are paying somebody for the food. You're not stealing the food, you're stealing money, so... you know, it's not free. With Hammet here, we can milk as much money as we want out of Calais. He's a money tree for us. As long as we have Hammet, all of Calais' earnings will be ours. So I can sneak past there. I want to just poke in here. I don't think I can... yeah, we need the key first. I could swear I just heard someone. Crazy. Still, this place is kind of creepy. I never did like it here. So, the green-hatted, and I guess kind of green-skinned too. They're basically just green-tinged, except for their shorts and, like, the vests. They will just report us and boot us out of here if they see us. Anyone with the red will jump us. Who goes there? Who are you? You look nearly as mean as the thieves in the fortress. Did you sneak into Lunpa Fortress in search of something? Great merchant Hammet. I'd tell you if I knew, but I don't. Maybe that merchant is the reason they've closed off the lower caves. I won't tell anyone, but you should leave before the guards find you. Got roving people with like candles or whatever. Oh, that was not great. I think I accidentally hit the button myself to uncloak. Okay, we'll quickly rush through this. There we go. Now, I feel like I can just stand here without the cloak, but I might need it. Oh yeah, we definitely need it. He doesn't come this... oh, yes he does, yes he does. What am I doing? Oh, I gotta stay over here. I think that always tripped me up in the past. Yeah, because he goes the whole way over. Now, does he come all the way down here? Like how he's got his hands in his pockets. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he came all the way over. At the very least, close enough, you know? Ah, good. So, you scoundrel! Dodonpa always said you'd come, and here you are! If I stop you here, Dodonpa will finally reward me! What a stroke of luck! My time has finally come! And they're just the brigand sprite from Vault. Get stunned, get put to sleep, and get destroyed. Papa always gets friendly with the ladies when Mama's not looking. And that's why Mama always keeps a sharp eye on Papa. Oop. Of course I have it. I'm not going to marry anyone like my Papa when I grow up. Papa misbehaves and makes Mama worry. I have to be good so Mama won't have to worry so much. When my Papa's gone, I, Don Papa, shall protect Lunpa myself. Their naming structure for this family is so freaking weird. Do you know what Dodonpa is? Don't tell me he's gone off trying to relive his youth again. I take my eyes off him for a minute and he's off chasing a new sweetheart. Really? That's fine, as long as he's in the fortress. We've already decided that Don Papa will be Dodonpa's successor. At least that tradition won't change. Dodonpa's child is so well behaved. I can't believe he's his father's son. It's a pity that child can't have an innocent childhood. Being watched by Don Papa makes me feel like I'm being judged. Interesting. So that is the family. Don't think we can reach from here, but we might be able to. If not, then we have to be on the other side. Yeah, no, okay, other side. Okay, gonna be timing it. I don't know what happened there. It's not a timed spell. I can stand in cloak as long as I want. And I don't think I got too close to the radius, but maybe that happened and I just moved away before the effect caught up. Poor Donpa. Dodonpa's behavior is driving him into despair. Donpa can't last much longer like this. If Donpa dies, Dodonpa will be even more. I get scared just thinking about it. Nearly all of these women were brought here against their will, like me. I want to go back to my hometown just one more time. I know Donpa would let us go if he were well. I hope he gets better soon. Yeah, that's pretty scummy. Also, if you're wondering why I don't just... Oh, hi there. Who are you? Could this be the guy who's come to get Hammet back? Yeah, I bet he is. What a bold rascal. Dodonpa will be livid if we lose Hammet. We're really going to be in for it if we let these kids get away. We're not going any farther. No, without some serious bruises anyways. If you're wondering why I don't just set, like, mind read to R instead of keeping reveal there. Force a habit, tradition. It's a valid point, but reveal is always R. And L is either your mind read, or it's whatever situational one you need. Very rarely will I change the R, although I do sometimes have to. Wow, you guys are gonna live through this turn. Good for you. Golden Sun music is my childhood. Oop. That's fine, Garrett brought that one. Ooh, level 21 Savage. Ooh, level 21 Maya. Garrett and Maya, congrats. You guys are tougher than we thought. We'll let you go this time. Get out of here. Who would have thought they'd be so tough? We never should have fought them. Alright, we give up. If you're here for Hammet, he's down in the caves. Go get him already. Hammet's down in that treacherous cave. They won't be able to save him, though. They'll see. Oh, hey! Don't hurt me again, you thieving scoundrel. I hate your guts. Go down to the cave and save your precious Hammet. At least those punks won't find the switch that opens the door. It's hidden too well in the wall. And thank you. Huh? Who's that? Pretty bold to come charging to a den of thieves. But your luck ran out when you ran into me. Show me your stuff. Show me the move! Okay, I'll stop. Mildly involuntary. Ooh, none of the sound effects. Well, you got the start off. That is the better of the ones to get.
Please don't wake Lunpa. He's been driven to despair after battling a terrible foe. It's all because of that Lunpa. Are you the one who Lunpa said would come to punish Lunpa? Lunpa has waited a very long time for you.
Here to do your parenting for you, old man.
Lunpa knows that he coddled Lunpa too much as a child. It pains him so much. He can't die with things the way they are. Maybe if Lunpa's eyes are open, Lunpa will be a good place again.
Oops. Sorry, didn't mean to flicker out of reality in front of you.
If someone would punish Lunpa, I'm sure Lunpa would offer a reward. He might even give that person Lunpa's ill-gotten goods.
Now, heads up, in this little room here, there is a Mercury gen. It's a pretty decent Mercury gen, too. In fact, it might be our final Mercury gen? No. What is... Oh, Dew. Dew is the last Mercury gen. And we'll get it once we're done here. But unfortunately, it makes you choose between extra dialogue or having to run all the way back. I don't know, it's a pain in the butt. I'll probably, I'll do the one that shows the more dialogue off, since, you know, we're doing it for the YouTubes, but I'll cut out the trek back to Lunpa and back through the cave. Got his own special portrait. Father, I'm so sorry about Lunpa. Someone will teach him a lesson someday. Yeah, I'm here to do your parenting for you, old man. This guy's a little sneaky. Oh yeah, it doesn't go the whole way, it just turns around all of a sudden. Key get. This is another item that we can take with us to the second game. Huh? Who's that? Oh, same line. We already know the winning strat for you, my guy. You have literally no chance. My condolences. Ooh. No stun. Thankfully, we don't have to use the key. We just walk into the door and it opens. a whirlwind here. There's your precious security switch. Now, we'll actually get random encounters here. If I remember correctly, yeah. Nothing major. Mortal danger! Pain in the butt, do it every time, but don't want to enter battle as a mono element. Oops. As a dirty, stinky mono elemental. Pure and untainted by other elemental energies. I can enter through here, right? Yeah. And it's just a cell with a skull in it. Hooray! A dead person! Ooh. That rat warrior ran. But it needed the combined strength of Isaac and Ivan, not Garrett and Maya. Interesting. Oh no, it's a kobold! Look at its club and shield! One of the things I really liked about the Weird I created for the Golden Sun D&D I did, that I mentioned last episode, was I actually made kobolds, goblins, hobgoblins, and to a lesser extent trolls, a sentient race with their own village. And I really enjoyed that. Because, I mean, if you look at it, they're using tools. They are sentient. There's also gnomes. Gnomes would have been a thing, but they never got to them. They wield staffs and use magic and wear clothing. Really? You little rascal. You scoundrel. Boom, being thorough. That should do it. Wunderbar. Ooh, level 21 Ascetic. Time for an epic crate shoving montage. Crates getting shoved, yeah, yeah. Crates getting shoved, yeah, yeah. Watch that crate get shoved off the ledge. Boom! Now, wasn't that cool? One more whirlwind from you, Ivan. Beautiful. Oh, you really thought? Oh, yeah, fine. No planet diver here. We'll have plenty of time for that on the boss. Oh my god! I just realized! I don't know if this was intentional or not, but, okay, so the well in town, I'm not gonna say what it was now, you're free to scroll back and check, but, I just realized that the well is foreshadowing this boss. Oh, this is it. That's cool, that is so cool. I serious, I never in my entire time of playing this game did I ever realize that. Is it time to eat? Who are you?
Hammet. Ivan, is that you? These people, are they friends of yours? Then it would appear your journey has begun, Ivan. I am a little late, but I have come to save you. You shouldn't have risked yourself, Ivan.
Hold it right there!
Lunpa!
Sorry to interrupt your teary little reunion, Hammet. This must be your little rat, Ivan. You always did claim he'd rescue you. Look at him. He's just a child. But to think these kids could get this far. Hey, yeah. If we're just kids, what does that make your pathetic thugs?
What kind of scum takes ransom money and then doesn't free his hostage? I see. So you've been extorting money from Leanna, have you? Now that we've found Hammet, we'll be taking him home.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Dave.
Hammet is what I like to call my little money tree. You dirty scoundrel.
What is with this episode and the word scoundrel? Holy crap.
Name calling won't help you. I'm not giving Hammet up.
Dodonpa pulled a lever.
This little trap here marks the end of your good fortune.
This is also one of the only times in any of the games where the boss theme plays, like the in-battle boss theme plays before the fight.
Prepare to become monster fodder!
Dodonpa appeared. Yeah, the well in town, you can hear the sound of frogs or something. Now, I think this guy moves either twice or 3 times. Nice, that stun's huge. He only moves once, okay. Well, prepare to get absolutely trounced, my guy. One with forge there instead of an attack, so that all of our attacks in here are going to hit a little bit stronger. Should have probably done that first, to be honest, but discourage is what is giving us a bit of extra time here. Bonk. Lunpa has an 80 HP in turn recovery, and he's no longer stunned. Gets all the buffs going. I think he's got break, though, which is going to mean all these buffs are going to fizzle out, but he'll have to spend his whole turn doing it, so not technically a waste. And we are building up our standby Jins. Ginny. With our buffs that hurt. It's because that was a like a hit 3, and he centered it on Isaac there, so Isaac took much extra damage. Alright, get ready to get absolutely summoned dumped on. Oh yeah, we haven't used Ember yet. Ember is a party synergy restore. Dark Blessing again, you've got several other cool moves. I mean, nothing unique, but still cool. Now, let me check something real quick. What does it show our elemental power? Wait, what? Oh, it's showing the buffs. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if I never actually go to this status screen in battle. Like, basically never.
Okay, so they do still have elemental power closely aligned with what their actual element is. Although the Jin they have equipped do help towards that. Okay. The only reason I checked is because that means we're going to want to have sprints here, and then a judgment from him, meteor from him, Thor from him, and do a mix, I guess. Eat a solid 805 damage. Ooh, get put to sleep so that Thor can show up and just lightning blitz you. $588. Now the best summon in the entire game. Not in the second game, but in this game for sure. Wow, Meteor did the most there. Must be due to elemental weaknesses. Alright, I do want to check something here. So it doesn't show up here as a buff, but you can see that his Venus elemental power is much higher. Same for his Mars and his Jupiter. It does eventually fade in the fight. Come on, let her get the Boreas off. Don't get the kill with one of the Jin. Yeah, okay, good. Kill? Yeah. 999. Get it off me! How did Dodonpa get trapped under the monster? He tried to pull another dirty trick on you. When Dodonpa saw his monster was losing, he tried to get behind you. Just a second longer and you'd have been history! You dirty snake! Dodonpa, you are rotten to the core! Yeah, okay, I'm sorry! Now get this thing off me! Get this thing off of me. I don't know. That thing looks awfully heavy for us kids to lift. What should we do, Isaac? Should we try to move it? Yeah, let's get it off him. Heave-ho! There, you should be able to get up now. I can't! Did you break your leg or something? It's not broken. I should be able to stand after a bit. Thank goodness. What do you mean, thank goodness? Didn't he just try to kill us? Can't we just forgive and forget? Dodonpa kidnapped you, remember? Oh, that's right. Get a grip, you guys! But Hammet is safe now, isn't he? Yeah? But do you really think Dodonpa will reform if Hammet forgives him? I wonder. How about it, Dodonpa? He already said he wouldn't do anything. Of course he's going to say that. He wants us to forgive him. What do you think we should do with him, Garrett? Garrett being the only voice of reason here. We should lock him up here, just like he did to Hammet. No! How can you be so cruel? Oh? And
And yet you have no problem being that cruel to Hammet.
What should we do, Isaac? Should we lock Dodonpa up? Yeah, I'm down for that. Serves the little punk right.
Dad!
The Tolby theme, the Colosso theme for some reason. Dodonpa, you pitiful wretch. I always told you that if you did evil to others, others would do evil to you. You must right all of the misdeeds you've done. I feel bad for spoiling you. Look at the trouble it has caused.
See? It's all your fault that all this happened!
Yes, which is why this is going to hurt you more than it does me.
You're not serious, are you, Dad?
I most certainly am! You're going to spend some time here thinking about all that you've done. Dodonpa has caused you all sorts of trouble, hasn't he? No, not at all.
Shut up, Hammet!
I must apologize deeply for all of this.
Well, thank you, Donpa, but you do not need to apologize.
Then you forgive me? I am sorry for the trouble, but I do have one request. A request? I don't know how you got in here, but please leave by the same means.
Huh? Donpa, didn't you just say you're going to lock up Dodonpa? So we shouldn't have to sneak around, should we?
Some of Dodonpa's henchmen are still loyal to him. I'm ashamed to say it, but they won't listen to any of my orders. This new gang of thieves will attack Hammet if they find him in the fortress. And they may come to check his cell, right? I see. Then they'd free Dodonpa, wouldn't they? And then he'd head straight for Calais, seeking his revenge.
I see. Yes, you're right. It would be terrible if Calais were attacked.
That's why you must go while you still can.
You mean immediately?
I heard of your intrusion, so I spread some rumors through the fortress. Rumors? I said brigands had snuck in to kidnap Hammet, but failed and ran off.
Why in the world did you do that?
Now they won't let anyone down here at all. Plus, many of Dodonpa's men have left to find the intruders.
Donpa, you are a shrewd one.
I just thought I'd try to help however I could.
With Dodonpa's henchmen gone, this is our chance to escape, right?
The next time you meet Dodonpa, he will be a changed man.
I get it already! I won't do anything wrong! Come on! Let me go!
This is all auto, by the way. I'm not doing this. And now I am in control. Okay, so to get that Mercury Gen I teased, we have to go back to go see Donpa in his room. Unfortunately, we can't do it right now. Like, the game wants us to leave, and even if we go back in, like, I don't think it'll let us back in. People's lines have changed too, but we are just going to leave now. Now, after this next upcoming cutscene, we're given the choice of whether we want to go with Hammet back to Calais, or if we want to stay behind. If we stay behind, then we can go talk to Donpa. But then we miss out on some, like, unique dialogue and stuff, and cutscene. So, like I say, I am going to go back with Hammet, and see that there? I'm gonna go back with Hammet, and I'll just cut out me running back to Donpa and dealing with all that.
I think I saw someone just now. Yeah, I saw something too.
Do you think Dodonpa's henchmen have found us?
If they have, we'll have to take care of them right now.
Just a moment. Is that you, Bunza?
That voice! It's Hammet!
So Dodonpa never had any intention of releasing Hammet? That's right. That's why Ivan and his friends came to the rescue.
Once Isaac made up his mind, we all decided to come save Hammet. Hey Ivan, are you saying this was all Isaac's idea?
No, I mean, you and Maya helped us too. Thank you, Isaac, Garrett, and Maya. And of course, you too, Ivan.
You sure did a good job finding this cave, Bunza.
Yes, impressive work you did, Bunza.
It was pure coincidence.
I really didn't want to come to Lunpa.
Because we knew the thieves had Hammet imprisoned. Then why did you come here?
I recalled what Hammet told me about being a successful merchant.
Really? He told you that you should start trading in Lunpa?
No, I meant his more general words of wisdom. Merchants must not judge customers on their appearances. Do not avoid a place just because something unpleasant may happen. As long as customers await your goods, you must do everything in your power to sell to them.
So you came to serve the villagers, even though you despised Dodonpa? Fate put this opportunity before you. But why did you think a Calais merchant would be permitted into Lunpa?
I didn't, and in fact, they would not let me in.
Yet, knowing that, you still came.
But you know what? There was that huge commotion, right?
It must mean the activity caused by Donpa's rumors.
It all came together for me. That commotion was related to Hammet. I had to find out what was going on.
And that's how you found this cave? I'll bet you couldn't find any way to get that gate open from this side.
But then all of a sudden it moved, so I hid behind a rock. We startled you, didn't we, Bunza? I am just glad you were able to get Hammet out safely.
Why do you say it like that, Bunza?
Donpa's henchmen have been combing the area. And if they aren't after Hammet, if they find him,
they might capture Hammet again. Let's get out of here quickly.
But we have to escape without being seen by Dodonpa's henchmen.
Well, what should we do, Isaac? Should we stay and fight?
Taking them all on is more foolhardy than invading their fortress. Though, for the record, at our current level, we could literally wipe out their entire squad and their entire force and be okay. And what should we do, Bunza? I have a wagon nearby.
A wagon?
That's right. Let's all go back to Calais in my wagon. Won't a wagon stand out? If it were searched by Dodonpa's henchmen, there's no need to worry. I've been here since before the commotion.
Right, they've already seen your wagon around.
That's correct, Garrett. They don't suspect me of being involved. Then let's take that wagon to Calais.
Should we ride in the wagon too?
Yes.
Do you have any unfinished business?
No.
Don't have any unfinished business, then let's get on to Calais.
Lady Leanna will be so happy, won't she? Yes, I'd like to see her as soon as possible. Then let's set off. Off they go. So nice to see other people on the world map. I'm not in control, by the way. This is pure cutscene. arrived, Hammet. Arrived where? Oh, didn't I tell you about this entrance, Ivan? This underground passage leads to Hammet Palace. An underground passage? What for? Just to be safe. I don't understand. Why bring the wagon in this way? Because Dodonpa's henchmen may be here in Calais. Well then, Bunza, would you please take them to the town's entrance? Why? We'll just go this way with you. You can't. You must go through town to the palace. I'm confused. You have no reason to hide now, do you? Why shouldn't we just go in this way? That would raise suspicions. Wouldn't it be strange if people who aren't even supposed to be in town suddenly walked out of the palace? If anyone noticed, they might learn of the secret entrance. Now do you understand? I mean, I can just leave the same way. Also, I'm now realizing if they're just going to make us leave here, because I rarely ever actually take this cutscene, I could have just done a save state, shown off the cutscene, loaded, and just had him go. Oh well. Look at that horse! Horse animation, that's so cute. Okay. Bye. Alright. I will see you guys in a moment when we are back in Lunpa. Alright? Toodles. Alright, and we're back. I had to fight 2 brigands on the way here. Nobody leveled up, but, you know, took them down pretty easy. Thank you for your help with Dodonpa. I have a little something for you, for your teaching Dodonpa his lesson. Give these people a token of my gratitude. Basically, stand back! Deep within, there is an interesting creature that I fought once, long ago. Long ago. Like a week ago. I give this to you. Please take good care of it. Well, now I'm worried about Dodonpa really turning over a new leaf. Yeah, you'll have to guide him, but you can probably make it happen. What father can stay angry at his children for long? Actually, I'd like to free Dodonpa from his cell right now. This is tonic, and it cleanses the party of status effects, I believe. Yeah, heals all party ailments. That's the item, sure. Cool. Now we are free to get the actual heck out of here. There were no items in there, don't worry. Yes, hello. Yes, please let me through. Thanks. I'm free to get back out of here. Now, this episode is running a little long. I do see that. We've got a cutscene with Leanna and Hammet, and I think that's it. I could leave it for next time, but it just kind of makes sense to keep it in this episode because it's like related to everything else we did this episode. And after that, we're moving on from Angara completely. Basically, we won't be back to this continent again. In fact, we do visit a little bit of Angara in the Lost Age, namely this beach and this beach. Right here is a town called Champa, which plays quite a major part in the second game, and right over here is the Ankhole Ruins, which is where we need to go for a piece of the Trident, which is a thing we need to complete and reforge before we can enter Lemuria, which is about, like, here-ish, a little bit past that. The rest of this game is this portion. This is the continent Gondolin. We do also visit this spot of Angara in the second game. The dwarves of Loho are right here. And there's actually a spot, I think, here-ish or here-ish, where we can clip into the map of the first game and walk around on the overworld, though we can't enter anything. But that's the thing. I'll make sure to show all that off later. So let's not waste any more time. We'll get in here. We've already talked to everybody, so we can just kind of go right on in. The underground passageway is opened up a little bit more as well, I believe. So, it's Ivan and his companions. Perfect timing.
So, it's you.
I forgot what voice I gave her.
I told you time and time again not to go to Lunpa, but you went anyway.
Please, Leanna, don't be so harsh on them.
Naturally, I'm happy that they rescued you. But this was something that Calais should have handled alone. You had a more pressing quest at hand, no? Have you completely forgotten your own quest?
Nah, it was a mild detour. Don't worry about it. We got a gin out of it. We need those. Leanna, you shouldn't.
I had to rescue Hammet, no matter the cost. It's already done. There is nothing more to be said.
Hold on. We all wanted to save Hammet as badly as Ivan did.
It doesn't matter, Garrett. I'm the one at fault. I made a mistake. We will leave immediately on Felix's trail. Yes, that would be best. Leave immediately.
Isaac, we should be going.
Ivan, is that what you really want?
Well, if Ivan says so, should we go, Isaac? No, I'm in charge of this party. Both Isaac and Ivan want to leave, then
Wait, I said no!
Take your shaman's rod and go to Hesperia.
To Hesperia?
That is what the Jupiter Adept said.
Hesperia? Where is that?
It is the continent to the west of Angara. What are we going to find in Hesperia if we go? That I do not know.
The continent to the west? On the other side of the sea? Do not waste time chattering. You must set out immediately.
Listen, lady, we're gathering information.
No one in Calais knows Hammet has returned. We will have to hide Hammet in the palace for quite a while.
Oops. Let me take that off.
I'm so happy Hammet made it back safely I could cry. Isaac, Ivan, we all must thank you.
Take your shaman's rod and set out for Hesperia, and be careful. Leanna's words pain her far more than they can know. Surely Isaac and his friends understand Leanna's feelings. She doesn't want her quest to be in vain, blah 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 blah. I left the door to the underground passage open, so go have a look. Leanna ordered the door to the underground path open. This represents our gratitude toward Isaac and his friends for saving Hammet, which we will absolutely do, as soon as I remember how to get down there. Aha! So we can now actually get through all of this area. Leanna was very hard on all of you, wasn't she? I think she went too far telling you all to leave. She is the one who most regrets parting with Ivan. She's basically his mom. The things beyond these doors belong to you all. Please take them. Reward. Another lucky medal. You'll love to see it. And a potion. We can actually use those. Oh, this is just for that gin, right? And we already got the gin. Did we? I don't know if we did. I guess we're gonna have to find out. Yeah, miss me with these enemies. Epic statue pushing montage! Look at that stone holding a sword. Look at him, so badass. Epic. Statue. Pushing. Montage. Anyways, oh, it's a treasure chest. I think we already got the gin from this place. It's a Mars gin, either way. But I will happily take whatever's in that chest. Spirit gloves. Ivan can have the cell key, it's relevant to his backstory, and Earth Shield. I only think Garrett can have that. Yeah, you can tell by the nodding. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that. If they nod or shake their head, that's sometimes a thing. That's fine, we'll sell that Earth Shield later. What's over this way? Not really remember this. Oh, this is where the gin was. Yeah. Okay, we've been here. That's where we could enter from the town. Okay, that's why I remember pushing a statue. I think this is just the exit to town. Or not town, but like that little... Yeah, okay, this is the exit. Oh, but there's Mimic? I feel like a Mimic. No, an apple. To Maya. Now we're here. Gotta make sure we know. Hi, can I pass through? Really, you're gonna make me fine? Can I do this? Or is it just gonna take me right back here? Ripperonis. Alright, that's fine. This last avoid should be enough. Run our way back through here. Yeah, we'll take this path. It's less combat. We'll exit out the palace. Exactly the way we came in, since they're so concerned about appearances. Yeah, that's fine. Squizzy. Cool. Well, I am going to end it off here for today. I'll save you all the running back through the passageway from Calais to Tolby. I'll start us there next time. So for now, thank everyone for joining me. I hope you had fun. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you all next time for some more GS NCCBC. Bye-bye!